Hello everybody, my name is Dre6K. Here we have the new smart part Epiphany. I'm going to go over some of the electronic adjustments on here as far as knowing how to change the rate of fire and what does each one mean. Alright, right now I'm going to turn the power button on. I'm going to hold that for about 1 second, and as you can see it's on. Double flashing means that the eye reader that's located inside the feed neck is trying to locate a ball. Press it again. Now it's like a slow flashing red, which is to turn the eye off that's located inside of the neck. Now we're going to open the grip frame up and go through some of the firing changes of the Epiphany and the electronic adjustments to let you know what each one means. Located inside of the marker, there's a board and a gray button that's right here. You'll see it more better if you purchase one or you go to a store. When you press the button the first time, it lights up a solid yellow. The solid yellow means to dwell up. Next, if you press it again, it has a solid red, which is to dwell down, which I just changed it by mistake. Alright, I'm gonna go back into it. Okay, and like I said, the solid red means to dwell down. Next, you have your rate of fires. Your rate of fires mean to delay up when it's flashing yellow, which is to shoot slower. The next is a blink red, which is your rate of fire delayed down, which allows you to shoot faster. If you press it again, it goes into a double blinking yellow, which is considered your firing modes up. Your firing modes up consist of semi, 3-shot bursts, 10-shot bursts, and then you have your full auto. So each time you press 1, it changes the shot rate. And when you want to save the shot rate, what you do is you press the trigger and the light will change. Your power button would then light up. The next is considered the double blink red, which is firing mode down. That's going to change your modes from full auto to 3-shot burst to semi-auto and rebound. Now with the smart part Epiphany, what they're not telling you on some of the videos is you have to set your firing modes before you start the game of what particular mode you want, because once you find and set it, you have to close it back up and put the screws back in. So it's not like the DM4, which the settings are located on the back, and that way you don't have to go inside of the marker itself. So basically, once you save a setting from the inside and you turn it off, it'll always be that setting. So right now I'm going to turn the marker off, and I'm going to put my marker in rebound and tell you what the rebound means. So now we're going to hold it for a few seconds. It lights up a full red. Now the marker is off. Alright, I'm going to turn the marker back on. I'm going to go into my rebound mode, which I would press the program button once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Now what I want to do now is hold my power button until it only blinks red, which that's what we want. Save the change. Now I'll go back into it again, press the programming button to go back to the double blinking yellow. You press it once. Now it should be in the rebound mode. Now I press the trigger to save the setting. Now right now we just put it in rebound mode. So rebound mode means that when I press the trigger in, it'll shoot a ball. When I press the trigger out, another ball will come out. So right now you should hear a clicking for every time I press the marker's trigger now. Now, the faster you shoot, the faster the rate of fire will go. So it will shoot as many balls as fast as you can contain the trigger pull. Rebound is, I would consider ramping, I would assume. Now, there's a setting here that has the capability of doing a faster shooting, which I would assume that is to be full maximum shots, meaning the Smart Part Epiphany comes standard 17 balls per second. And to do that, we would go back into the programming button located on the inside, and we would go to the solid red. Once we're in the solid red, like I said, the solid red means that we are now in the dwell down, but that's not the one we want for the 17 shots per second. What we want to do is go into the rate of fire to a blink of red, which is delayed down. So what I want to do now is press it again, which is now it's double blinking red, which means shoots faster. I want to save that setting. I want to go back into my program mode of the double blinking yellow, press it once, press the trigger again, and that just saved the setting. Right now that just put the marker into 3-shot bursts. So when I go to pull a trigger, I don't know if you can hear the clicking. So right now when I go to tap the trigger, it'll shoot 3 balls every time, but at a faster rate, which is pretty good. If you put a Smart Part Blackheart board in replace of the standard board, you will now go from 17 balls per second to approximately 20 to 25 balls per second, which is very good. Now you can be able to play it at a competition level of higher than what the standard stock parts come inside the Epiphany. And there you have it. I'm kind of new to this, so I'm hoping this helps out a little for what some of the other videos didn't explain, that to change the setting rates you have to open up the frame to do your changes. And once, like I said, once you find your change and you make your proper setting adjustments, to save them you press the trigger and it will save it. So every time you turn the marker off and turn it back on, it'll be in whatever your last adjustment was of your firing modes. Thank you.